இந்த கேமரா வியூ ஓகேன்னு பார்த்துட்டு வாங்க. டக்குன்னு வாங்க, 5 மணி ஆகுது. Om Shanti, sister. Okay, yeah. Om Shanti, sister. Okay.
Meera, you have to unmute.
Sister Meera, unmute.
Okay, I can hear you.
Okay, Om Shanti. So welcome. So I cordially invite Brother Ganesh to welcome sister on behalf of Sri Lanka family. Okay, Brother Ganesh, please.
Om Shanti, Meera. Welcome, warm welcome from the Sri Lankan family.
Thank you, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
So we are so happy that Sister Meera, you called us that day. It's also a good sign. That is the right time. Baba has also told us many times that we will receive signals. I'm sure like today's Murli also Baba is saying to become fearless. You need to keep yourself armed with all the powers. I'm sure today Sister Meera will decorate us with Gyan and Yoga. And at this time, current situation in Sri Lanka, where many souls, even BKs, non-BKs and contacts, all souls with relations with the Brahma Kumaris, they will definitely remember. All the three daddies have come here, Sister Meera, you have come along with them also.
Yes, yes.
So this is also good omen. So we will have to understand the good fortune Sri Lanka has. And with that, I'm sure Sister Meera will enlighten us today with Gyan and Yoga on the basis of making us very courageous also. Om Shanti.
Thank you, Ganesh Bhai. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
We have to say Va Baba, Va Rama, and Va Baba's children of Sri Lanka. Baba is singing the songs of all of you from his heart. Va, my children, va. And you are also singing, right? From your heart, va, Baba, va. The Shiva Shakti Pandav army of Sri Lanka is moving forward with holding Baba's hand and experiencing Baba's hand over your heads. What we call in Hindi, Haath and Saath. Haath holding Baba's hand, Saath being in Baba's company. So that means you are under the canopy of Baba's protection. So nothing and no one can touch you. That is why you are fearless. You know, that is what Baba said the other day. When you are alone, sometimes it is possible that we may have a little fear how I am able to overcome the situation. But we are not at all alone. You know, Dadi Janki means companion of God. And Dadi Gulzar means combined with God. So what is the difference between being in the company of God and being combined? Both are very powerful states. So when I remain in the combined form, that means nothing and no one can separate me. So this is something according to the present time, we all have to practice, no matter where we are, what we are doing. We are not at all alone. We are combined, just like Bap and Dada combined, body and soul combined, me and Baba combined. So naturally, I take every step with courage. And of course, Baba's promise is when children take one step of courage, then Baba comes forward 1,000 steps to help. So somebody was asking me the other day, what is the meaning of taking one step of courage? It means to take a bold step at the time of difficulty, having no solution in front of me, but having the faith that God's hand is waiting on the other side to hold me. So that is what is called courage. Of course, in order to have courage, I need to have faith, first of all. If I don't have faith, I cannot have courage. That is why Baba always talk about faith being the foundation, determination being the key, and courage being the breath of Brahmin life. Remember the three things. Faith is the foundation, determination is the key, and courage is the breath. When I lose courage, I lose my breath. So never ever lose courage, because my companion is God. There is a Murli song which says, जिसके साथी है भगवान, उसको क्या रोकेगा आंधी और तूफान. The one whose companion is God, what can the storms and wind do to them? They will all surrender. So according to the present time, we all need to create unshakable, immovable, and stable stage. Our stage is very, very important now, because whatever is my stage, that will be my attitude, my vision, and my action. So if I want to create an unshakable, immovable, and stable stage, my awareness is important. As is my awareness, so is my stage. And so I need to actually create the awareness of being a master almighty authority. Baba is almighty authority. He don't find anything difficult. People, when they have difficulty, they go in front of God and ask God to make difficulties easy. And I am the master almighty authority. And so that means for me, nothing is difficult. Everything is possible, because there is no impossible in the dictionary of God. There is nothing difficulty in the dictionary of Master Almighty Authorities. So one thing I need to practice at the present time to be fearless is to practice the incorporeal stage a lot. And the other day also somebody was telling that when you are in the incorporeal stage, the soul conscious stage, you don't have any fear, you don't have any animosity, hate, or grudge towards anyone. Because soul is light, energy. So I'm going to share with you 21 points to create immovable, unshakable, and stable stage. So each one of you practice this for 21 days. You know, anything that we practice for 21 days becomes our sanskara. That is according to psychology. So it becomes my nature. So practice all these things consistently for the next 21 days. And you find that it becomes your sanskaras and natural. And so many of you, Baba's children in Sri Lanka, practice this. The wave will spread to the whole country. That is how you empower others. Because if I want to empower someone, I have to be empowered myself, isn't it? So the first thing that I need to practice to be fearless, to be unshakable, like Angad, is to practice incorporeal stage, which means soul conscious stage, so that it will help me to emerge my intrinsic quality of the soul, which is fearlessness. Second thing that is very important to be fearless in any situation is to go beyond the consciousness of I and mine. You know, because when there is the consciousness of I and my, I go into limitations. So when you say the word Baba instead of mine, use the word Baba not through your lips, in your mind, my Baba. So the word Baba will work like a magic to make you fearless. That is the second practice. And thirdly, always remember you are Jwalamukhi. You are the form of fire. I, the soul, I am form of fire. So when I have that feeling that I am Jwalamukhi, form of fire, I don't have any fear. You know, in olden days when rishis and munis used to do tapasya in the forest, they used to burn fire so that harmful animals don't come near them. They can meditate peacefully. So when I have the consciousness of being a fiery form, nobody can see my body and nobody can harm my body. Nothing can happen to the body because I am a bodiless soul. I am the form of fire. You know, firefly, you have seen when the firefly is moving, you only see the light, you don't see the body of the firefly. So as you walk, as you move, as you perform action, you see yourself as a firefly, form of fire. People only see you as light. No body will be seen and they cannot touch you, they cannot harm you, they cannot do anything. So you become safe. And the fourth thing, very important, is to stay within the line of the maryadas, which is actually a means of protection. No matter what, maryadas in Brahmin life are the greatest protection. And so remain under the canopy of God's protection, you know, within the line of the code of conduct. Whatever Baba Srimad Baba has given for Brahmin life, just follow them, and that is going to protect you at all times, because you, where there is the protection of God, no one can touch. And number 5 actually is to make sure I check my feelings. You know, sometimes we create feeling of grudges, animosity, enmity, hate towards people. We don't like them. Because if I create any of those negative feelings in my mind, I cannot be fearless, because I will always have the fear somebody will harm me, something wrong will happen. So I need to make sure my feelings are clean, no grudges, no revenges, no bitter feelings, pure feelings, and good wishes for everyone. So check your feelings, feelings in your heart for everyone. It should be free from animosity, enmity, grudges. So when my feelings are good, I don't have any fear. Nobody can do anything to me because I have not harmed anyone. So my karma is going to rescue me. And then, of course, what is very important for us also to protect ourselves is to create a fortress. In olden days, kings used to have a fortress so that the enemy cannot attack. So our fortress is the fortress of remembrance. Remembrance of Baba is our fortress. So stay within the fortress of remembrance. Remember, remember, remember. Whether it is in the form of relationship, whether it in the form of occupation, there are 6 things that we can take into consideration when we think about remembering Baba. Sometimes you can remember the form of Baba, sometimes you can remember the abode of Baba, sometimes the relationship, the qualifications, the occupation, qualities, but make sure you don't come out of the fortress. So the enemy cannot see, nobody can attack you. And then the next thing very important is to constantly hold Baba's hand. If you are holding Baba's hand, you remain in the company of Baba, people always see you as Shiva Shakti. 2 people. See, when you are alone, somebody can do anything to you. But when they see you with another person, they cannot do anything, So that means they will be little bit hesitant. Twice they think before they attack. So always remember you are Shiva Shakti. Hold Baba's hand and feel Baba's blessings on your head. That is called Hat and Sat. So automatically you are always safe. And of course, we are the Shiva Shakti Pandav army. Our weapons, as Baba said, is not violent weapons. Our weapons are 8 powers. This morning I was listening to the Baba's message brought by Rukmini Ben in Shantivan. And today Baba was especially mentioning children need 4 powers according to the present situation. Power to discern, power to decide, power to tolerate, and power to accommodate. Make a note. Of course, we need all 8 powers, but then somehow Baba was talking about these 4 powers, particularly power to discern, so that you are able to make the right type of judgment, what power to use at which time. But you should be able to invoke any power at any time, because we are master almighty authorities, powers are our birthrights. And so we should be able to use them. But sometimes the powers don't obey us. If I say I want patience now, or I want tolerance, I have a thought, but the tolerance comes after few hours. So there are 3 reasons why the powers don't come when I invoke them. Invocation means it should be able to say, Haji, I am here, what can I do for you? One of the reasons Baba has mentioned is because I have not followed some Srimad. I have disobeyed some Srimad. The powers know it very well. So the powers also say, when you don't follow Srimad accurately, why should I follow your order? You follow Baba's order first, I will follow your order. That is one reason. Second reason why powers don't come when we invoke them is because we don't invoke sitting on the seat of Master Almighty. We come down, become ordinary human being, and then we think about power. They don't obey. And the third important reason Baba said, because you wasted your time a lot. So the time takes revenge. At that time, it doesn't allow that power to come when you really need it. So make sure you obey Baba's order, you sit on the seat of your self-respect and respect the time. Then you see the magic. All the powers will obey your order according to your invocation. And the other thing very important is not to mix Manmat and Parmat in Srimat. If I want to be fearless, unshakable, immovable in any situation, Manmat and Parmat must not be mixed. Because it is like, engine in the car, it has any mixture, the car doesn't move smoothly. So I cannot go forward in Brahmin life smoothly if there is mix of Manmat and Parmat in Srimat. And Baba always talks about, only see one, listen to one, don't see anything else except one. Because when your vision falls on anything else other than the one, then you are not able to concentrate. See, Arjuna was able to concentrate on the pupil of the eye and shoot the arrow accurately. Because of concentration, his vision was not diverted anywhere else. So I have to make sure I am unadulterated in love with Baba so that I don't think or remember anyone else except one and only one. And then very important thing, as Baba has been telling us, whatever is happening, it is eternal, predestined drama. So see every scene that you see as a game. There are many ways to see the drama. One of the way is to see it as a game. When you go to movie, there are so many games, isn't it? Somebody is shooting, somebody is burning, somebody is killing. What do? You just sit on the seat and observe because you have gone there for entertainment. And so I need to teach myself to see the scenes that is happening in the drama as a game. Then you will not be affected. People go to watch the game to enjoy, not to get headache. And everything is a passing phase. Nothing is going to be stagnant. No? So learn to see the scenes of drama as a game. And also another important aspect is I need to practice becoming a conqueror of the sense organs and be a karma yogi in order to be fearless. If I become under the influence of the sense organs, I become dependent, then I become subservient. Anybody who is dependent, under the influence, subservient cannot be fearless. Because any kind of influence make you dependent. So that is why Baba says, in order to be fearless, unshakable, one strength, one support. Ek bal, ek bharosa. Not take two support, three support, So that is why it is very important. Situations sometimes teach us what we are lacking. Otherwise, we wouldn't know. No, I was experimenting last week. about, like how to see everything that is happening as a test paper. I was looking at it. Somebody will defame you, somebody will criticize you, somebody will abuse you, oppose you. No, before we used to consider that as a problem. He is a problem to me. But now he is not a problem, he is a teacher. He is giving me a test paper, by criticizing, or she is giving me a test paper by opposing, telling opposite thing to what I say, So that means they don't have self-respect. So they are opposing you. And so I need to consider that as a test paper and remain seated in my self-respect. So I won't get affected. So I was checking last week, whole week. And, Baba said, you must pass the test paper fully, 100 marks, if you want to become the bead of the victorious rosary. So I had a few tests last week, from within the Brahmin family itself. But I was checking and seeing, did I pass? Of course, I did not pass 100%, but better than before, I would say, because even if you get a little waste thought about that person who opposed you or criticized you, you failed. Why this person doing like this? I did not say anything wrong, so I failed already, So either you look at the scenes of drama as a game, or anyone who do anything harm to you as a test paper. Don't hate that person. Look at that person as your teacher. They come to teach you a lesson, And of course, one lesson that Baba has been teaching us in the past few Murlis, which I liked very much, is nothing new. Whatever is happening on the screen of drama is nothing new. Do you feel something new happening that you get surprised and shocked? Oh, I never expected this person to do this. But that has happened many times. Many times, not once. So if there is something new, you must get alarmed, shaken. But something that happened before many times is repeating. So this nothing new lesson should be so firm that you are not shaken. Brahma Baba, there was once in the yajna in Karachi, all the seniors, Brijendra Dadi, Baba's daughter-in-law, was driving Baba's bus. And Dadi Prakashmani, all these Mama, all the seniors were in the bus going from one place to another. Something happened, the car turned over upside down, fell into the pit. And of course, all of them got injured. In fact, one sister, even her hand was like this, her hand was cut off. So there was so much bloodshed, So one sister who was a little bit better, she ran to Baba and said, Baba, this happened. Baba was very stable. Baba said, Acha, Baba is coming. Acha, nothing new, Baba is coming. So Baba came immediately. And the moment Baba arrived with that stable mind, everyone, even though there was bloodshed, hurt, injury, everyone was very quiet, silent. And the people around, seeing the response, they were shocked. Who are these people who can remain so quiet, so calm, in spite of all these situations? So Baba was stable, in that situation. Like in another situation, one time Boli Dadi came to Baba and said, Baba, there is no ration to cook food today, lunch. 300 people are there, no food to cook, what to do? And there was no money in the treasure, only 50 rupees or 50 paisa left. So now Baba is the head of the yajna, and Boli Dadi is coming and telling him, so how worried you will be, suppose if you are the master of the house. Baba said, okay, come and see me after 11 o'clock. Very calm and cool. And then Brahma Baba made a phone call to Shiv Baba. Baba, this is your yajna. These are your children. You take care of them. And some magic happened. Exactly at 11 o'clock, a postman came and he brought a postal money order, and somebody had sent certain amount of money without name. And then they came and told Baba. Baba said, okay, cash the money and buy the ration. They did so, and the food was cooked, and the bell rang for the lunch as per the time. All the 300 people living in the yajna did not know anything of this. Only Baba knew and Boli Dadi knew. That's all. See, just that because Baba was stable on the point of drama, he was able to create a kind of power that made other people also stable, not panicky. In our family, what happens? When you cook food for 4 people and then 8 people come, already you are panicking. You know what to do? Oh, we have only for 4 people, 8 people have come. Where to get the food? We are already so disturbed. But Baba never got disturbed. So many situations like that in the yajna. So Baba makes us experience. So nothing new should be so natural, in our life, that we don't become panicky due to whatever reason it could be. We should be able to remain stable on the rails of drama, so that seeing us, others will get the strength, so which is very, very important. Another aspect, what is going to help us to maintain that stability is, always remember the one word, one. But that is what Baba said. Remember the word one. Concentration, solitude automatically brings stability. If there is no solitude, no stability. And also always be on the unlimited. Any limitations will make you have fear. But if there is a kind of unlimited, you embrace the whole world as a family. When your thinking is unlimited, you are protected automatically by Baba, And also, very important thing is to keep the balance of sadhana and sadhan. Don't depend, especially this must be underlined, because as we go along in Brahmin life, many physical facilities will not be available. Now you are all experiencing, right? No food, no petrol, no electricity. Yeah, when you had it, you enjoy. But when you don't have it, it should not create, fluctuation in my stage. My yoga should not be disturbed. My routine should not be disturbed, because still we have so many things which many people don't have. So make sure my effort is not based on physical facilities. Yes, if you have facility, you use them. And if you don't have, still you can manage without it. See, that is why in the yajna, Baba gave this training of 15 days, millet, chapati and buttermilk. It is not that they did not have food to give. Baba wanted to give training. Because when you have everything and you say, I have renounced, I'm doing tapasya, that is not great. When you have everything, but yet you don't depend on it, that is when you are tapasya. So tapasya name is balance of sadhan and sadhana. So check yourself to see if my effort is based on any physical facilities. If I have fan, I can use, but there is no fan, electricity, it is hot, what to do? No fan and no electricity, I have to go beyond it. So if I have the practice of being bodiless, I wouldn't feel it. Otherwise, the more we describe the situation, Baba says a time will come when you have plenty food around you, but they are not edible. No, there will be plenty of water all around you. They are not drinkable. You are thirsty, you are hungry, and you see the water around you. Water everywhere, not a drop to drink. Food everywhere, but it is not edible because it is already filled with poison. So such situations are going to come. This is why Baba says what is happening now is only rehearsal, right? What is the difference between rehearsal and real? Gulzar Dadi explained once. Rehearsal means only one element showing its harmful form, fearful form, like wind, like water, fire. But when it is real, all 5 elements will fight with together. Not only 5 elements, but all the 5 vices in the human beings, all our karmic accounts, our sanskaras, everything will come out. That will be the final settlement. So we understand now, every day in the Murli, Baba says, this is the time of settlement. So each one of us have to settle in different ways, either through physical sickness or through relationship or with the elements of matter. So no question mark. From today, remove these 3 words from your dictionary. Avyakt Baba said, 28 March Murli. 3 words you must remove. Why, what, and want. Underline. Then you don't have any fear. Why, what, and want. Instead, Baba said just one word. Wa, wa, wa. Because then you will find the solution. No question. Even like when I have desire, want something, I will get hurt when I don't get. Why people get hurt from each other? Because they want and they don't get. And they try to grab from each other, But I don't want. Baba has given me everything. I am happy with what I have. Because we understand each one of us receive what we deserve. If you desire more than you deserve, you will be sad. And according to the present time, to glorify Baba's name, one thing I would like to share, that is what Baba is asking us to do. Be a master bestower. Just always give, give, give. Don't ever have the thought, I want something. I want to take something. All the problems in Brahmin life, all the complaints in Brahmin life is only because we want to take. This morning also in the Sakar Murli, Baba said, people have made Sri Krishna and Shiva Baba beggar. They say, I gave to God. Are God don't take, why you make him beggar? Baba says, I am a bestower. They say, in the name of God we give. Actually, I need to be a bestower. Before becoming a deity, Devta, I have to become a data, master data. This one quality, if all of us can imbibe, we glorify Baba's name. Because only God can give. All others take. That is why the saying is, God gives and forgives. Man gets and forgets. Right? So give and just have the thought in your mind. I don't want anything from anyone. Baba has given me everything. Because to belong to Baba means to receive the key for the treasure. To belong to Baba means to have the seed of the tree in the hand. So when I have the key, what more I need? No, that internal satisfaction, internal contentment will bring you happiness. I think in Sri Lanka, all of you can do wonderful service through your face, through your behavior, through your activity. Because this is the time people will see how you interact with them, how you are responding to the situation. When there is rain, when there is sun, where will people go? Where there is shelter, isn't it? When there is heat, they go under the tree. When there is rain, they go under protecting themselves from water. And when they see all of you, Baba's children, always happy face, cheerful face, and always the feeling that let everyone, even in your mind, don't give anything physically, but in your mind always give, always think, let everybody be happy, let everybody be peaceful, let everybody receive what you have got from Baba. That is also giving, that is called giving good wishes. So just give, 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 give. That is one of the methods to activate abundance. If you want to increase what you have to give. I remember when I was small child, I never used to eat fruits, somehow I don't know the reason, but somehow I used to feel allergic. As soon as I see any fruit, I will run away. So my parents used to say, because you have not donated fruit in your last birth, you don't have that appetite to eat. Better you give donation now. So they make me to donate fruit to people so that, so whatever you don't have, you donate. That will increase within yourself. Not feel that I don't have, so how can I give? That is the way to activate the abundance, So let us glorify Baba's name during this time. People are looking out. Like other day, Baba said, when the whole world is burning in the fire of anger, ego, jealousy, greed, what we should become? Fire brigade, goddess of coolness. Whom do they call for when there is fire? Fire engine. And when the fire engine comes, they will never ask, who put the fire here? Already the fire is on. If they start asking inquiry, the fire will destroy everything, isn't it? The fire engine people, as soon as they come, what they do? They start their work, extinguishing the fire. So our task at this time is to become Sheetla Devi, goddess of coolness. Wherever there is fire, anger, become goddess of coolness. So your presence should cool down the anger. Your presence should cool down ego. Your presence should cool down the greed. So they will think that you are goddess, We don't have to tell people, oh, we are practicing Raj Yoga to become gods and goddesses. God and goddess means one who gives. So when they see that you are always giving, they know you are a goddess. Devta, Devi, Devta. So then they will start to worship you now itself before they worship your non-living image. What it means to worship now, it's not they will put flowers, but they will in their own heart, they will have a lot of gratitude. Thanks for you for helping them. Because people don't need physical things at this point of time. In fact, what they need is the mental powers to overcome those difficulties. They are helpless. We are lucky, Baba's children. We have so much understanding, answer for every question. So I would suggest that, whenever you have any difficult situation, you do two things. Go and sit in, don't talk about difficult situation to anybody. Go and sit in front of Baba and then open any Avyakta Murli, any Murli, whatever Murli that comes in your hand. And you will find solution from that what you need to do. You don't need to go to anybody. Because at that time, there is no telephone, there is no email, no communication. Sometimes we are alone. So always keep Murli book with you and Baba with you. So open the Murli book, whatever page it comes, read, and you get answer from Baba what you have to do. And that is how you know that Baba is helping you. As much as possible, lead an economical life. When we are economical, we can save. And when we save, we are safe. Because Baba says, when you save, you are not saving for yourself, but you are saving in order to help others. We are not selfish in saving. We used to tell, Yagya used to tell us, you must store vegetables, means foodstuffs for 3 months. So sometimes people used to ask question, why Brahma Kumaris are so selfish that they want to take care of it? It's not for taking care of ourselves, to help anybody at the time of need. Because in India, when there is flood, people have helped thousands of people, supporting them, keeping them in the center, feeding them food, giving accommodation, because there was nowhere to go for them. So it does happen. Even in Malaysia, recently, a few months ago, there was not a big flood, but there was flood, and few families who come to ARC, their home was also flooded. So we had to accommodate them for a week. It's okay. And when the flood went off, they went back to their home. And so they are thankful. They feel that Baba supported them, So in that way, we should have a very broad mind and a big heart. So in that way, people will know you are God's child. We don't need to go and beat the drums and say God has come, but your behavior, your face, and your stage, very important, will show people. And I know Sri Lankans, brothers and sisters, are very courageous, very brave. You have gone through lots of games in the drama of life for the past few years. I think for you, it is nothing new. And so remember that we are brave. We are Mahavir, Mahavirni. We are Shiva Shakti army, and victory is our birthright. So every morning when you wake up, this is what Baba says, put the 3 tilak on your forehead. I am soul dot, Baba dot, Drama dot. So those who apply the 3 tilak at Amrit Vela and maintain that tilak for the rest of the day, they are carefree and they are automatically experiencing victory at every step as their birthright. So I'm sure, all of you are managing very well. And that is why Baba's vision is also on you. The whole Brahmin family's blessings are with you. And so never ever feel that, we are alone going through this difficulty. But this is also going to make us experience, so that in the future, when more things happen, we have experience to use to overcome. So this is what I just wanted to share with all of you on behalf of Baba, because the other day I was watching the news and I felt like I wanted to speak to the family, and I called Ganesh Bhai and Brother Vela, and I said, just to find out how everybody is. And then I said, I don't mind just to sharing Baba's wisdom with the family. So that is why I'm here. If anybody has any question, so please feel free to ask for a few minutes. Yes, Brother Ganesh. Today is a very auspicious day, Jagdish Bhai's day also. Jagdish Bhai left the body on the May 12th. So they had a very special boat in Madhuban, offered boat to Baba. Baba emerged him and gave lots of love and remembrance, because he was the original jewel of the Yagya. And from the beginning, Baba said he was making incognito effort. He was very simple. He used to wake up at 2 o'clock, remembrance, and from 3 o'clock onwards, he will start writing. And that is how he got the blessing. So we are meeting on a very auspicious day today, Thursday, Jagdish Bhai's day. Yes, yes, Ganesh Bhai.
So, I'd like to share a few points on how, during the time of upheavals in India, in Punjab at that time, when dadis were also there, they were using the tapasya. So, and Baba was also mentioning about every moment in conference stage is like tapasya. How do we use that balance so that they don't go into too much of
no, tapasya is not, nowadays Baba has been defining tapasya on different levels. The other day Baba said tapasya is pleasure. Tapasya means entertainment, because when you do tapasya, what do? You have meeting with Baba, you have chit chat with Baba, you enjoy happiness. So tapasya doesn't mean that you move away from everything else and sit in Baba's room. Tapasya is concentration and determination. Whatever actions you are performing, if you have determination and concentration in that action, that is tapasya. Tapasya also means unadulterated remembrance, maintaining unadulterated remembrance. The tapasya also is keeping balance of yoga and, leading a life without taking support of any physical devices. That is what Dadis did. In the beginning, when Baba sent them on service, they did not have many facilities. They used to sleep on the floor, with one sheet and bricks as their pillow. And they used to have only one meal a day, and they never asked people to bring anything for them. But they had so much love for Baba that people used to get visions at home. And Baba used to say, go and see in their kitchen what they have. They never had anything in the kitchen, actually. They didn't bring any utensils. When they came, they only brought 2 sets of clothes. That's all. I remember Poonch Dadi, or one of the Dadis, sharing experience when they went to this, Kinara, Jamuna River, Kinara, and they had one place, which did not have any roof or door in that place. So 2 sisters used to stay there. One sister used to wake up whole night because both cannot sleep, and the other sister will wake up, and then another sister will sleep, another sister. One man was watching how these sisters are staying there without door, without roof in the building. And then he said, if these sisters are real Shaktis, I should get the vision of them. So somehow he got the vision of them as his goddesses. And then he came with a group of people to help them. They never asked. So these dadis, they had the power of yoga, purity so much in their life that they were able to make Baba's children, create air quality children who took responsibility. So tapasya is like leading a life of complete renunciation, leading a life of unlimited disinterest. So to be successful in tapasya, you need to have an attitude of unlimited disinterest. You need to have complete renunciation. That is why the three words that is used is tyag, tapasya, and seva. Complete renunciation leads to intense meditation that will make you do selfless service. Otherwise, there is always selfishness, and that is not the sign of tapasya. Anything else?
Okay, Meera, thank you. So, Ranji, you have any other questions you'd like to ask?
Anybody else?
Anybody else?
How is Japna? Everybody okay, Ganji? No, you have to unmute.
Everything okay, sis.
Unmute.
Okay, can you hear?
Yes, now I can hear.
Oh, now Jaffna is the best safe place in Sri Lanka now. We are not facing any violence or anything in Jaffna, sister. So we are safe at center. And outside even there is a emergency, but people are just moving around without fear and all. No, they are very courageously doing it. DK is also coming to the center. Today also this morning there was emergency this thing, but they came for morning class at 6 o'clock itself. So book offering and all. Yes, we are fine.
Yeah, that's good. Very good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, anybody else? I want to share anything? Brother Vela or Suresh Bhai?
Om Shanti, Meera Ben.
Yeah.
Ever since you spoke yesterday, and after that in the evening, we gave the message to Didi also. Things have changed. There's a very big turnaround from a very violent situation. It has become, it's moving on the path of peace. Thank you very much to Baba, and thanks to very special instruments like you, who always have concern for BKs around the world. Thank you, Meera Ben.
Thanks to Baba, and thanks to Baba's children also keeping courage. Because of your courage, you attract God's help towards you, right? Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So, can we have few minutes of meditation?
And yes, after 2 minutes of meditation, we will continue our meditation till 7:30, sister.
Okay.
Because yeah.
You can play one song. I will take leave, and then you can.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, sister. Okay. Om Shanti.
Okay.
Om Shanti.
Anytime,
Thanks.
anytime, any help you need, always we are here to your backbone, your support, Baba and Baba's children. Yeah. So you can always count on us.
Okay. Thank you, sister. Thank you.
Okay. Somebody has raised the hand, Disalva. Brother Disalva?
Susramaniam, if there's any question? கேள்வி இருக்கா? No, maybe thanks, he must be saying.
Thank you, Didi, for all.
Okay. Okay, so you can.
Yeah, okay, play song.
Shanti to everyone. I cannot see the full screen here. Okay. Om Shanti to everyone. All the best. Courage is yours, help from Baba. Huh?
Shanti.